where we left off.
Right. But pretty much, as I was saying, it's like, so you sleep in your bed because it's something that you do every night, or so you'll sleep on the floor. But to the same effect, why isn't the floor boring? Why isn't the bed boring? Everybody is repetitive, no matter what. We all like certain favorite foods, favorite snack that we like to eat, and so why isn't that boring? Like, there are some people that will eat rice till the very day they die every single day of their life, and they'll never find the taste to be boring because they can switch up the flavor of the rice. In that same regard, onigiri is literally a rice ball. It's literally a fucking rice ball. And so it has many different flavors to it. Like you can go into RT mode right now and fight Satan, or you can go to Akane mode. While both flavors are similar, they're not the same. It's like trying to compare Pepsi and Coke and Dr. Pepper as all the same time to drink, but that's not the case. They're all different. They're all brown, but they're all different. So, to the people that are watching this, I mean, what's your logic on saying the game is boring? Likewise, to the people that say everybody's trash in this game, what is your definition of trash and what is your definition of good? Because if you set your expectations way too high, then not only will you not be able to meet your own expectations, you'll never truly enjoy the game. You may say you enjoy the game, but you really don't. And you see it as an outlet where you can be toxic to other individuals. Because more often than not, the people I find in the Rift that are ragging on me, ragging on you, or ragging on insert player here are often people who have pain in their own hearts about something. Somebody said that once they were trash or get out on somebody else. See it as a frivolous discussion. If somebody comes up to me and say, well, Flex, I think you suck, and I'm like, well, dude, I can argue with you about that all damn day. And if somebody comes up to me and go, well, Archie sucks, I'm like, again, I can argue with that all damn day, but if you think that Archie sucks, then what do you consider to be good? Because Archie's hitting damage cap on level 150 enemies with a fucking or not, yeah, with a fucking, like, what do you consider to be fucking good? And on the other hand, what do you fucking consider godly? Because I mean, I know there are probably some people out there who think that I'm godly. I mean, there are some people out there, as soon as I join the party, they're all like, hey, I got this question for you. Hey, I got this question. Or, what do you do for this? Or, what do you do for that? I have people who ask me that shit now. And I don't, it's not that I'm not appreciative of the question, but I didn't ask a lot of players what the hell to do. Not
I
a
feel
lot
you.
of them.
Yeah, I feel you. I know.
And
Sorry. I
yeah,
feel you. I know. I think I know where this is headed, but keep going. I feel you.
yeah. And it's not that I didn't not watch Oro's videos. I did. Like, I did watch a lot of Oro's videos to find out what the hell, what should I do. And he was the most trusted source with a lot of credibility behind him. I mean, he has such people behind him as Lyra and Eva and Hirai, who all grinded for their shit. So it's not a situation where this calls for me to go, oh, but Lyra's the best here, and Hirai's the best this, and Aura's the best that, and Eva's the best this. It's not about that. It's about they were able to grind for their things and they got what they needed. And so a new generation comes, and the old generation doesn't die necessarily, but the old generation is still there. A lot of people quit. So those people who quit, as soon as they say, hey, you know what, I quit, they relinquished their position of saying they are the best. And you want to know who made me realize that?
Who?
Hirai did, with his statement saying, and I'm quoting from verbatim here, so it's not purely what he said. It is, if Noel was still around, Hirai would admit that he is the better sword user. But since Noel is not around and quit the game, Hirai is the best. That makes sense. He relinquished his spot as the best as soon as he put down the Onigiri Tao. He can be referred as one of the best. But notice that is past tense. So All these people, all these other sword for you, while they can say they're doing what you see as fit, and Archie's trying to find a different way of being overpowered, you're going to belittle his name. But for what end? Like, what does it do for you? That's what I honestly want to know, is what do they do? What does it do for them to diss you? Like, what's it doing? What's it doing? Like, how is it making their character any stronger? How is it befitting their name? Because see, the thing is that's going to confuse the hell out of me is that these people are going to diss you one day, right? They're going to just keep dissing you, keep dissing you, keep dissing you, and other people are going to run with you, and they're going to go, no, but Archie's strong. And then these people are going to keep dissing you, and those people are going to get pissed that are running with you, and so they're going to diss that person, and it's this perpetual cycle of bullshit that never fucking ends. It's just this perpetual cycle of violence. And violence only begots violence. It doesn't begot peace. Violence has never begotten peace, not once in history. Peace has only been wrought whenever they said, you know what, the violence, this bullshit, it's pointless. And I wish I could tell people who currently have beef with you and I that this shit's pointless. Like, why are we not getting along? What's stopping us from getting along? Is it seriously how we play this digital video game that makes it to where you don't trust me? Well, I just don't want you steering them down the wrong path. On a video game? Hear yourself. And say it to yourself. I am scared that somebody is going to send somebody down the wrong path in a video game. Are you off your rocker? You okay? Because if onigiri is your life, like your life blood, that's cool. But don't treat it like a life and death situation. And don't especially determine somebody's personality based on how they play the game. Don't do it. That's just going to make you seem like an asshole. Sure, you may, have your tempest, sure. You may have your ego, sure. But how do people see you outside of this game? Your friends and family. Do they see you the same way this digital video game community that's eventually going to die one day? Do they see you in the same way? Like, I know my man Archie here, his ONI life is very important to him, but if the onigiri servers shut down today, there's still other video games he can play.
Shit, I'm about to hop on Terra. I'm about to restart.
You're gonna hop on Terra?
I'll be like this. I'll be like, hey, Vletch. You're like, hey, yeah, what's up, Archie? I'm like, hey, Vletch, you told me about this Terra life, right? You said Terra was just, yeah? I got you. Can you teach me a few things? Yeah? All right, cool. I'm not tripping. It's like I put money in the game, but like if it shuts down, I saw it coming. I was hurt at first, but I was like, bro, you know what? Do your thing. Gary, I know it's a hard community to build on with all what you've gone through. I understand. Do you go ahead, go to sleep? You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, Vletz, you know what? I'm really pissed, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. You want to teach me about Terra?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not going to piss me off because Onigiri taught me a lot of things about how RPGs should function and work. And now I'm sitting here with a mystic on Terra that's, by myself, I soloed Bastion of Block, I soloed the Manor, just by myself, and I didn't use the solo versions, I just did the regular versions, because that's what made Terra fun for me. And now I'm essentially going to be able to do all the dungeons by myself, except the 65 plus dungeons, because I know that's going to legitimately require a party. Just because of pure DPS. At that point I won't be able to actually solo the 3 to 5 man dungeons. That's just not going to happen. That's realism. And so, like, honestly, I do in Onigiri. I don't. I half-ass it. And so, when people say, "Hey, yeah, you're good at Terra," or these other people in the community that say, "Hey, man, you're good, like, you know, you're a good PvPer," or that like, yeah, like, damn, dude, you're a better player than I am. I don't want to tell them legit. I'm just half-assing it. I am half-assing it. I am not looking up guide videos. I am not putting in the same thought. But that's another thing. I'm half-assing a video game. At the end of the day, I'm half-assing a video game. And to people, that's their life. That's what they get paid to do, play video games and stream and shit. I'm not dissing that lifestyle, but I don't want people coming up to me acting like just because I want to play the video game my way, it's a bad way. If me playing, okay, let me put it this way. All right, Archie. You play Onigiri the way you like to play Onigiri, right?
Yeah.
You still hitting damage cap?
Shit, yeah. If I had more crit, I'd be hitting.
Still hitting 11.4 mil?
Earth. I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Good.
I think so. Yeah.
You still killing EB?
Yeah.
Still, you can kill logos because you can kill EB, so you can kill logos.
Oh shit.
So you can kill Lucifer. I've seen you do that. No BG, no mount. So what the fuck is wrong with your build?
Hey man, I don't know, bro. I honestly don't. I don't know. I wish I could tell you, bro.
I mean, to be honest, guys, any build can stand to improve. Even the whole classic 3 Tempest and 1 Sparrow, or 3 Tempest and a Great Dog. That build can stand to improve as well. This is why I told people a newer mindset is coming, where people are like, "Fuck, why don't we just use Yogg mags with the Tempest?" Because the Tempest don't give us speed, but the Yogg mags do. So if we use them with the harder hitting Tempest, because the Tempest is your power, but that Yogg mag is your speed and a support. If you go all out power, you have no speed. But if you mix power and speed together, you have a perfect combination. Why do you think martial artists are so good? Because they've mixed speed and power. And I don't think that's what people see. So the people are not going to see the way I see games and how I perceive combat. Because they're not combatants. Most of these top tier Onigiri players, if you put them in a real life fight, wouldn't be able to hold their own against the fucking chicken or a pissed off rooster. They'd be fucking running away from the thing, not knowing what the hell to do to something that's trying to claw its eyes out, or claw their eyes out.
Or that one dirty
have them
trick.
go up against.
Oh, go ahead, my fault. No, go ahead.
Like, have them fight up against a real life ram that's pissed off and trying to run their asses over. Like, most of these people that think they're like top notch in hot shit at this game are nothing. Absolutely not worth anybody's fucking time outside of this game. And that sounds very vicious and very vindictive, but I'm only saying it is because they let themselves be that way. They shut themselves off from people or throw up these petty ass guards. And the truth is, there will always be somebody better. That's just reality, guys. But don't act like just because you think somebody's not as good as they say they are, that they're not. Let them have their time. Let them have their spotlight. Don't attempt to steal it from them simply because you think it's proper. And don't go stealing Archie's spotlight only because, oh, he's not playing sword the way I would play sword. But that's the whole point. The fucking creators of Cyberstep did not sit here and say, if you are not using 3 Tempest and Sparrow, and you're using Tempest Max, then you're doing it wrong. They threw motherfucking ornamentation goddamn slots on these fucking things. Do you really honestly believe that they did not have the intention to let us ornament them?
That's what I was wondering. I was always wondering. I was like, someone said don't ornamentate Tempest. I was like, what's is like, you want to do it, pussy? I'm like, bet. Ornament Tempest. Bloods, I didn't get good ornamentations. Fuck it, who gives a shit? You're about to still hit a lot of good shit. Okay, you're right.
And he does. Honestly, you do hit a lot of good shit. I mean, yeah, I got like fantastic ornamentations compared to you, but evidently it's because I'm Blex and the game sucks my dick. I don't know.
Yeah, for some reason, it really does. It's like, I'm like, bro.
I mean, yeah, I have a Wicked Wolf fused mag that gives me 18 holy, no, 16 holy, 54 wind in total, and 15 fire. So.
But like, in the same sense, like, it's weird. At least I have a build that actually gives me positive and mountain, which is really not difficult, but in the same sense, getting that ornamentation roll, shit, that was lucky. If
Yeah,
I got an
lucky,
array, it'd be OP.
Yeah, and it's something that helped you. And it's something that also works against the negative of your thunderclap. So, it's, I don't know. I heard somebody else the other day. I'm gonna say it now. This is another point I want to bring up. Because a lot of people like ragging on the guy. And it's another highlight, honestly, of Archie's ONI life. Now that I think about it. But a lot of people, I know a lot of people are doing it. And I'm not saying don't do it, but I guess you can do it. I know a lot of people are comparing Asura Kronos with Archie. I already know
That's happening?
probably a thing. It's a thing. If it's a possibility, I've learned in this community a lot of people tend to do it. And so I know the comparison's probably made at least once. And if not, then I'm making the comparison now. Now, Archie has 2 Tempest. Kronos only has 1. But it doesn't take away from the fact they're both playing the game how they want to play the game. I heard Kronos wants to get a Lightning Scorched mag. Kudos if he gets it. If you don't get it, cool, whatever. I don't care. But everybody likes playing with certain elements. Like, I like playing with Holy. Some more sword players I meet like playing with Dark and Fire. That's just how they roll. I know some sword players like using Lightning. I know they love it to pieces. I know they already have their build set out. I know a lot of people love the horse mags. I know some people who hate the horse mag. I want to use the horse mags. I know Archie wants to use the horse mags too.
Hey, that's gonna be a thing, fam. But I'm trying to. I don't know. I want every time spent on it. I want Dark Finn to go bye bye, gone for Kutos, and then I'm hitting it, bro. I'm just gonna be like, hey, horse, yeah, fam, okay, bet. Cause I don't know, man. I don't want to sit there for 100%. But like, oh, well, Dark Finn just came out. Shit, all my energy. Cause I have, like I told you, 500 or 400 at least OC waiting for fucking Dark Finn. I'm not playing. I am waiting for that. Have some 50s waiting for Dark Finn. And I don't know, it's just like, and I just see a lot of, here's the thing. After like, I'm gonna let Vlet say his thing, and then after that, I'm gonna get into like telling him what I, like a highlight reel of my own thing.
But even then, it's a situation where I know as soon as Darkfin drops, it's gonna be you, Archie, me, and then like other people. But like, people can make the comparisons all the time, and I get it. A lot of people consider ornamenting your Tempest a bad move, but if you get gold ornamentations on them, what's the big deal? Like, somebody cannot tell me if they were to put Avenger on monsters on their Tempest, which I think it's like 4 chakra, so you'd only do it once. And they got a paralysis immunity roll, crit plus 14, and durability reduction that they would not use that Tempest in a build.
I know I would. I'd be like, but you know what? I got that Avengers and Monsters. Honestly, I almost orgasmed. You're like, what? I'm being 100%. I know it's weird, but I straight up almost just had an unigo orgasm. And they're like, bro, you're honestly weird. And I'm like, bro, just come here. It's like, oh shit. You know what? I understand, Archie.
But yeah, I mean, like, nobody can, like, it's just like, then the more and more I look at the situation, analyze it 50 different ways to Sunday, I don't fucking get it. this community sometimes because I understand everything they're saying. I get it, but what I don't get is why waste your time ragging on people when you can just be sitting there playing the fucking game. Like, just play the fucking game.
Like,
That's why you're currently logged into it, right? Play it, yeah.
okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do get mad at people for some dumb shit, but I'm not mad at them at a point where I'm ragging them. I'm mad at them at a point where I was like, you can do better in helping yourself get better, helping yourself become better as a player, as a tactician, all this stuff. That's what I'm mad about. Don't downsize yourself by doing certain things that you probably already know better. Don't what if, but if not, neutral. No. Like, just I want you to become better so you can surpass me, so I can surpass myself. That's how I think of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like when I did my Holy Shield ornamentations, it wasn't because of shit. It was because I wanted to. It was because of Let's. I was like, snap, I don't know what's going to happen. Got mounted, and I was like, you know what? Let's, I'm happy you told me to build this Magatama, and I'm happy, you know what I mean? I got just plus. I'm neutral and mounted now. And you're like, what? I'm like, yeah, man. No, I don't have nothing to worry about. You like, dang, bro, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know if like there's people, right? Here's a highlight rule. There's people who are challenging. There's people that can anger you. There's people all that. There's people. They're people, right? They're human beings. Human beings. You argue. You have war. You have peace. You have hate, you have love, you have all these emotions, right? But there are emotions that drive you, and there's emotions that you just don't need to listen to. And that personally goes to me too. Like that's mostly sometimes everyone. But like at a point in time, again, when I get mad at certain people for doing dumb stuff, and I bring it up in the stream, it's not to attack you. You're forgetting that. I want you to get better to beat me. And make me and show me understand stuff about like, oh, okay, well, you can do it. Like, I think you guys heard of this. A wind weapon with dark. I think I bumped that in the stream once. If I did, cool. If I didn't, then now you're hearing it. Why I wouldn't do it? Because it might be neutral, cool. But what could be the best possible moves for a sword user? What could be the best motion, best ways of using it? Not in my only opinion. I am understanding that it might be preference. I get that. But let's say he started getting Tempest. I would love to say something, but I'm going to cool down. I'm just going to say, let's say he started getting Tempest. Eventually he's going to be neutral to win. If you add in, and then you guys magnet knowledge or stuff like that. What I'm saying is, that wind sword is going to be built into something better. It can be built into something better. Focused on wind. Focused into Bufane Blade, which is attack like super fast, and then Vertistorm. Or you can use this Xiaomi type of build where you can go Bufane Blade, Vertistorm for the power. Then you can use Hurrier Wave to just do it for the Xiaomi effect. Or you can go Bufane Blade, Fierce God Focus, Vertistorm, then Hurrier Wave for the Xiaomi effect again. That, like, I've thought about this stuff. Don't try to test me. I'm being dead serious. I've really thought about these things. I just haven't. I put like my Garg. Garg is like what I've always, in my opinion, dreamed of. Bufane Blade. Again, I'm not dissing him, but it's more like I want to see, like, would you, in your opinion, in the future, in the present now, comment down below, say, hey, you know what? I honestly agree. I disagree. You're a hypocrite. Whatever you want to. I don't give a shit. You know why? Because I'm going to read them, and I'm going to think about it, and I'm like, does this affect me? No, I'm going to move on, but I'm going to read them and think, okay, maybe this time in the stream, shouldn't be an asshole about it, or this in the stream, we can all talk about it. See, there's a thing called talking. If you don't want to talk, then I'll just leave. Anyway, back to my point. Well, my point is, I sometimes think of the things for me, in my opinion, again, to put best on a sword and how to make it the most efficient. If you lack, like say if I had a 3 Tempest setup, I'm gonna just say 3 Tempest Sparrow. What are you gonna do for that extra crit? You're gonna Fierce God Focus or Wave the Blade? I would say Fierce God Focus or Wave the Blade. It doesn't matter because you don't. The other 2 slots will go Bufane Blade, and then the other 2 slots can be used. The Ugai slots can be used however you feel more necessary. But putting Dark, honestly, waste is not a. I would say waste because the boost all go towards wind. It doesn't go toward dark. It doesn't go towards anything else but wind. It gives you locking lightning. I don't know what else stats it gives you because I don't have it. But because the boost goes towards wind, you should try to lean to that and make it the wind power attack sword. You can make it a lunge step. Don't get me wrong. Do you. Have fun, boo. I don't care. But me personally, I would think of it as an attack weapon, and you might be like, well, what if I have all the elements into like freaking 250 or no 150 freaking dark? Should I still make it a wind weapon? I have no wind mags. Well, there's fusion bear you can get. That's saying for myself. There's a nightly or translucent mag that you can still get. Just saying, in my opinion. There's stuff to make wind in. You just gotta look for it. You gotta try it out and see what build can work with your sword build. You can add in Magnet of Knowledge, or hopefully you had a Wind Mastery. Is it Wind Mastery? Yeah, let me say Wind Mastery. Wind Mastery to build into that. Like, there was stuff specifically for that, not sword, but wind element in general. And again, it might be, I don't know. I don't connect with, like, adding any other skills. This is just me, but Gale and Thunderclap, they were not perfectly. They were mostly built for the element they have put on it, right? That's what I think on it. That's my opinion. But there's also stats that back up my claim that makes it have the vibe for it too. So if you put any other stuff on it, it makes it really iffy to believe or understand why you did what you did. That's what I'm gonna say into that. Like, doing any other skills besides anything with wind or lightning makes it hard to understand why you did what you did, because it's an attack based onto lightning or wind. So you try to make it into that. You can make it lunge step, don't get me wrong. There's lunge step for the Thunderclap, there's lunge step for the wind weapon, but in the same sense you can go Bufane Blade, and Inverted Storm, and then Who You Wave, right? Some people might put the new skills on the Gale. Would I advise it? Hell no. Bufane Blade all the way, because that's Wind and Slice, perfectly amazing, and there's Slicing Slugger. If you don't have that, then Bufane Blade it up. Thunderclap could be built into a double lance with lunge step. But again, it's just, I can understand the whole build around lightning and wind, but if it's any other elements, I know I repeated myself. It's just I don't understand it. I don't get it. And someone could explain to me later on in the future, or someone could say in the comments. Someone could, whatever you want to do, boo boo. I'm just like, I would want to understand. But like putting that dark on there, in my opinion, I feel like could be re-advised or help me understand why you did it. But if you didn't, if no one knows, then I guess we'll just drop it there. It's just like, I'm gonna go with what Vlet said, but there's people. I've dealt with toxicity all my life, to be honest with you, playing in the year, because it's just on that bull, and again, shout out to Dashy for that, because that word is amazing when you're not trying to cuss. What can you do? People right now are probably ragging on me because I remember my Tempest, I got horrible ornamentations. But when Vlet said, well, if I got good ornamentations, what would they say? They would say nothing. They wouldn't care. They're like, you got good ornamentations and nothing to say. But because there's something bad or something that bad luck happened to you, it could be any player, they start saying stuff. It just happens. And when I get mad at players for certain mistakes they made, It's because I really want them to become better and become the best they can be. And I know I already said that, but it's really because I'm trying to make you guys understand that there's gonna be you probably will mess up, and if I get mad at you or I tell you why'd you do that, I want you to explain to me so I can understand and we can both connect and I'd be like, okay, you're right, do you boo boo, understand? That's just what I'm gonna say because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you trash, you suck, I'm not gonna listen to you. No, I'm like, okay, so why'd you put um why'd you put this on, like a new skill on this weapon? To move around and also get a little attack in. I'm just trying to make the attack count every time. Okay, cool. Um, I know it seems kind of repetitive what I'm saying. It's just at this point I'm just trying to get back to the flow that I had and let you guys know where I'm coming from with what I'm saying about like the win and dark or any time I ask a question or say something or do anything. At a point now I used to be a free mercenary. I was mostly just doing work, odd jobs for free. No payment or anything, just for free to cure my boredom. And I recently I've started doing that again, but I didn't say anything about mercenary work. I would just say, what was it again? If I say mercenary work, I would say, anyone need help? And because of that, let me see if my stream is still up, actually. Oh, damn. I think I have an hour altogether. You still up? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah, but yeah, I used to be kind of a free mercenary doing my own thing. No payment involved. I mean, like, no OC, no telling anybody about OC, just straight up, this is to cure my natural boredom in the whole world of playing in the game. Because at that time, I was just stuck doing that, just confused and I was just really doing stuff just for fun. And honestly, I picked up this trait from an old friend of mine of doing mercenary work. Did it, had fun, learned about the game. Slowly though, because people would tell me certain things and I'll just watch and kind of eavesdrop. I also learned like a certain mag build I had was with I think it was at a time of kind of each, and we didn't have a lot of like mags in general. We had enough mags, so what I'm getting to is now at least I started that up, and I know I've just been helping people and just going out there seeing what's up in the whole Unigiri world. And I see people out there really like needing help and stuff like that, and want to learn. And I'm like, that's cool, you know what I mean? But like, I kind of, in my opinion, learning is basically play by yourself and understand the game. Like, you have to fail. You have to be willing and wanting to fail. Because when you're willing, oh no, not wanting to fail, but willing to fail, that's the words I want to use. Willing to fail, because when you're willing to fail, you learn a lot. Like my first failure was what was it? Doing Zunko event, and then I got stronger and stronger and stronger, and I got my crit up with my fuse build. And I'm able to damage cap and break damage cap. Easy peasy. So, with all that said, at my fuse build, damage cap and breaking damage cap, I was just thinking to myself, okay, cool. Now I got to a point because of this event of having just super OP, like over attack power. Then like I started realizing I didn't have after I like started my like the work again doing community. I call it community service, but I'm just said like helping people. I started realizing that certain elements I do lack, like ice. What was another one? Yeah, ice. But I'm not like talking about like, oh, he's negative in ice. No, no, no. More like I don't have ice. I'm at a neutral with ice, so I'm like hitting like average ice, like let's say 105 or I don't know if about fuse type of hit. Maybe like I think 105 a little bit fuse you do type of hit. With ice. After that, I don't know. I just started like I just kept on thinking in my head, what could I do? So I've been honestly just wandering around, and like I used to back in my Merc for free days, just chilling, seeing what I could do because I can't sit still, but when I do sit still, I start doing other stuff. So basically, I just have people like ask if they need help or anything, and I basically figure out the game by watching other people sometimes. And I realized that it's hard to do. Okay, if it's Uni modes, it's hard to do speed, but like also I realized that when I get cocky in certain Oni modes, I've realized that. And I know that sounds weird, but like coming from me, when I try to tell people not to be cocky, I think I have. No, no, no. But it's like what I mean by cocky. I mean like I get kind of like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just, you know, what I mean like be full health, rush in, do attacks, whatever, right? But when I'm fully focused, and I mean like, let's say if I died for the fourth time, I know this boss shouldn't have killed me that much times. The next time I go in, the boss get killed faster because I'm like I study all his moves after my first death. I mean after the whole first time we went in, so I'm like, okay, yep, I know all your moves. Yep, boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom. Oh, I know you're doing that move. Okay, cool. Yep, no, you're doing that. Boom. Okay, cool. And then because the whole fire element doesn't hurt me for fire guard, and then lightning guard doesn't hurt me at all. But ice guard is a bitch. But when you learn his movements, it's very easy. And I feel like when the game gets to that point where you can learn movements, and yes, I mean like actually learn the movements of your the bosses you're fighting, it becomes a whole lot easier because you have the element, or you either realize what element they're weak to, and that's where it ties down to sometimes. Because when you learn what moves to do, what moves to dodge like completely, or what dodge the perfect block, then that's where it comes that you gotta be at a T. You gotta be at a not even a T. What is it? What's the word for me? You gotta be so precise that you realize, okay, this, and this. Like when you could do that, like you fail, and you come down. You're like, you know what? I've studied your moves. Now, like I've just been trial and error, and I've studied your moves. And I'm precise and know what you're gonna do. It's over because it's like your moves gonna become just so like I see 2 steps ahead of you. It doesn't matter anymore. I have enough defense, okay, and I'm about to just beat that ass. Just pause on that and chill. And like why this is gonna be a highlight because for me is because I got that because of how many times with 105s of fuse when I soloed or just did a whole bunch of stuff or I was caught off guard or I died that I started like whenever I got like serious or a little bit ticked that I just started studying the moves and I just become better. Now for high level players and low level players and mid tier players, when you study a boss's moves, it becomes a very valuable asset into the gaming community because you're doing it in Dark Souls, you do it in Bloodborne, you do it in PvP matches like Tekken or Mortal Kombat or stuff like that. When you get like serious, or whenever you're able to have that capability, I'm not saying you can't, but whenever you have that capability to do it, games become so much easier. It's a very like valuable asset. And for me, when I started was Gargs, my first time doing 105s. I was like had my 105s. I was doing it. I was like, I think it was when I had my very first Garg. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it by myself. I got this. And I was like, okay. Went in, and I was on Hell Garg, and I was like, dude, what am I doing here? So I'm fighting this man, and I think I don't know, it's either sleet or lightning. I don't know, it doesn't matter. We'll just call it sleet for now. And so I'm doing sleet, I'm over here like, dude, what the like, this man he's different. You know what I mean? Because I think I was using. I don't know what I was using. Maybe let's say I was using like the cross, or maybe a thunder test. I don't know which one I had first. Doesn't matter. But or maybe I had the ice guard. I don't know. We're just gonna say this story either falls in sleet or fire. I think I would have got fire first, and then I would have did lightning. You know what? Let's say okay. I beat the fire. No. Let's say the fire guard. The fire guard. I'm gonna say the fire guard because that's what I was told to get. I don't know what weapon I had, but all I know is I was evading and all hell. I don't know what ice I had. I was not doing that well, but I got mad. But I just started studying him. I was like, okay, you're gonna do that. Or when you get angry, like probably mid health or like lower, you start to like just explode all the ground. Okay, bet. So I'm gonna go lunge that back. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm being dead serious. You guys are probably like, bro, what is this man talking about? I'm being dead serious. That's how I talked. I was in my head talking, probably just like mumbling to myself. People in my party are just like, are you okay? Like, you going crazy? I'm like, no. I'm just focused. Like, just shh. Like that's how I tell everybody. Shh, I got this. And I'm just like, okay. Lunch step. Icicle Massacre. I didn't use no old guy. Dance in the Rain. Now, I don't know what I did with Fire Guard, but I just know I was lunge stepping. I was fighting my heart out. But I, like, at this moment in time, you guys don't understand. Like, well, you might understand. But back then, for me, for Gargs, I had, like, no good stuff. Maybe just a couple good mags, smashed them in together. And I was just trying all I could do. I was trying so hard. And I was just like, dude, what in the... Like, this is, like, probably my... Besides Elder, which I will tell you the story about, because I was confused at first. I was like, dude, this is hard. Like, what the fudge? Like, the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? And I just studied his moves and kept on hitting, to be honest with you. I don't know what I had. As much I could say Icicle Massacre, but maybe I might be false on that, but... So I was just beating him. I was just trying my hardest. I was like, doom. Okay, he's gonna... Oh, he went up the air. Okay, get ready to block. Oh, watch around me. Because those things can one-shot me. Okay. Oh. Block. Perfect block. Okay, cool. I was just having this thing down to a T. And when you memorize a lot of these people's moves, it becomes easier. And it's just either you do it so many times you memorize it, or you do it enough where you're angry and you're just like, okay, I got this down. And that's just the thing, you know what I mean? That's how, when you play certain games, you develop that ability. And maybe you guys already had that ability, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know, man. It's just like, I know, I'll tell you this now. I didn't beat the boss. I died. And I exited. And I just, like, was in my sad nibble hours. And I was just done. I was like, alright. I'm going. I just had to be by myself. I was just like, okay. But I knew his moves. When I got the ability to like actually hurt him like a lot, it was over. Elder, man. Elder was different. I was not prepared for a multi-element boss ever. I did not see that coming. Did not know anything. Went in, and that man surprised the hell out of me. So I was just trying to hit him with any skill. And I was like, bro, why is he not, like, getting hurt? And I by accident, hit him with I think this is where I had my Gargs. I hit him with the Ice Garg when he was doing fire. No. Lightning or fire. I think it was a lightning. I don't know. Because he was weird. He was really weird. And it worked. But fire worked like medium. Lightning works best in ice. And I don't know when he did lightning. I don't think he ever did lightning that much. It was just a crazy time, man. I'm just telling you because I was so unprepared. I was like, I go up to him, I lance him. He didn't even take a lot of damage. I was like, dude, am I just that weak? He just he disappears. He starts spamming his little staff, and I'm like, dude, what in the hell? Like, who is this man? I was confused. So like I went to the little bestiary. No, not the bestiary. I went to Wiki. When I like got like down my second time, because okay, the first time he started spamming his staff and I was like, nah, I'm good, man. I want to leave. But I was like, no, I'm gonna chill. And then I got back up and I was like, okay, I'm one step behind him, hit him. Nope, one step behind him. I would hit him with the wrong elements, hit him with everything wrong. And I was like, okay, you know what? He got me down by like his hand thing, where he like had a fire orb, an ice orb, and he just drop it and he go boom. And I was like, I dropped my jaw. I was like, oh, what the fuck? What? So here's me just thinking, is every Unigiri boss this hard? Like, I don't know, man. If I'm like, what? So after that, I calmed down, wikied him, realized that he was a multi-class element. Multi-element, and I was like, had the thought, because honestly by then I had the Garg swords in my hand. I had to think, because I wasn't about to redo this boss. Hell no. I just wasn't gonna do it. I was not in the mood. So got his moves down to a T. You know, every time I would hit him with either a good enough attack, he was teleport, do the staff thing, lunge step behind him, lunge step to the side, make sure he, he's gonna follow you all the way. So he goes staff, like turning. And then eventually you hit him with the moves. And also, I'm also realizing that this man wasn't playing no games, because every time he knew he was about to like get messed up, he would switch elements by like his little thing, like his little ball. And that little ball be smacking you like 100% out of the time. So you're like, oh, bro, this is some bullshit. I'm not ready for this. So I'm just thinking to myself, this is just a great day, man. Like I really wanted this. No, I didn't. You know me. I wasn't asking for this. I didn't want any of that problem. So this man was like, okay, ball and then switch elements. And I'm like, and here's the craziest part. He wouldn't even switch elements. He just stay on the same element sometimes. And I'm like, so why'd you just try to one tap me? That's great. It's just, I don't know, like, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, studying moves came in the clutch. Also learning my elements came in the clutch. That's another Unigiri highlight, because that's just useful. That's just helps a lot in Uni modes, and any boss you verse, even in like again PvP, PvE. It's just useful. I wonder if is Blitz alive? Blitz, are you alive? Yeah, kinda, a little bit. I'm gonna just say he's alive, guys.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Oh, how'd you like my story?
Compared to my elder story, you have more of a struggle than I did.
Cause I wasn't prepared. I didn't know about that. Freaking elder was a multi-element enemy. I swear, I was like confused.
I didn't either. I can tell you exactly how that dungeon went for me. I was level like 67 or 68, or maybe 87. Whatever. I was below 100. I did normal, of course. And I said it was like level 110, 120, something like that. Some stupid high level, I'm going to be able to do this all by myself. And I was like, oh wait, I got Izuna. And so I had Izuna fireball like 90% of the dungeon. And then like fireball the other 10%. I got rid of all the little fireball, little thingy-majiggies. I ran up to the elder and I was like, okay, what works on this guy? So then I remember shooting fire at him, because that was using his main move for me back then. I was like, that did not the damage I was thinking. So I was like, I'm gonna try a different attack. He's fire, so you don't throw fire at the boss in the fire dungeon. That's what I thought he was, because that's what he started out on. So I was like, legit, I'm gonna hit him with some ice, and that seemed to do a lot of damage. And I was like, cool. And then he switched to ice mode, and I was like, well, that's strange. So I'm just gonna assume that ice doesn't hurt him now, since it's use ice on ice. So I threw a fireball at him, and then that time it did damage. I was like, aha, I got you fucking figured out. And that's how I killed Elder.
Yeah, I struggled too hard. I hella struggled.
No, it was just easy for me to figure it out. I was like, oh, obliterate him, got it.
No, I mean like, hi person. How you doing?
So, for the record, Archie and I had our separate elder moments. Mine went by a lot easier.
Shit, I'm glad. Man, Elder tore me up, bro. I was tore up.
Satan beat me up.
You're streaming too?
Huh?
Someone else is streaming who joined me. Honestly, I have to get my ass whooped, to Sundari Chan. Want to join my VC?
Cool.
Should I ask if they want to join my VC? Want to join my VC?
We can.
Bro, I kid you not though. Like, 100%. What's not really amount? Okay, that's what. And sure. What's their
link to their YouTube thing? I want to watch their stream.
What's your okay, Drifty Merlin 360. Okay, hop back.
Drifting Merlin.
That's not the YouTube, I think. I don't know. Could be wrong. Oh, you adding him?
I'm just trying to find it. Well, I haven't found it.
Oh, that's a PSN. We got 3 mutual friends.
What's their YouTube?
They'll be in here soon. Oh, YouTube is PETTUS393.
Assuming that I can spell that fast. Slower this time, but...
P E T U S 393.
So you could have just put... You could have told me pet and then Tuss and then 393. Okay, I found them. They're up a dirt. Trying to find it. Said they were streaming, so I'm trying to find their stream. It's PETTUS 393.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
The person in my chat said he wasn't playing. He's only level 51 though. I said you'll learn a lot as you play. It's pretty fun.
I'm doing a highlight reel of my whole play. Well, I'm doing highlights of my ONI life. So like, you remember Elder?
Mm-hmm.
How was your Elder experience?
Well, when I first played through this game a few years ago, like I was going through it and everything. Well, I'm still not complete because they still add stuff to the story and everything. But when I was going through back then, and he was strong, and he just did like the whole thing by himself. But I didn't really get to learn anything back then. He just one-shot him.
My first experience was a bitch. Oh, I forgot to tell you that, but like, I forgot to add this into my stream. I did have people there, but they made me verse Elder and learn multi-element, and I got my ass smacked. And they made me like basically beat him.
If you need help with anything, let me know. I can join in. Right now, I just got a new mount. All I've been doing right now is just trying to level him up. It's literally level 1.
Oh shit. Oh, so you basically have to farm out field bosses. After field bosses, you can eventually farm out. What's that
I'm
one
not
for?
farming out field bosses yet. Right now I'm just doing this temple.
Oh yeah,
Because this
Yakum.
temple,
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, that's
So
all
you-
I'm doing for now.
And eventually you can head it to arcades.
Then I'm gonna start using the field bosses in Sekigahara and Nether Seki to level it up.
Are you at arcades?
Arcanes?
Yeah.
I've just beat Lucifer on my story. So, don't know if that's a yes or a no.
No, he's not hurricanes.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
But got Raijin, which is my third mount. But I just found out that they came in with another mount.
Yeah, he's alright.
Oh, I don't really fuck with the new mount. I'll fuck with Brownie though, all the way. Don't get
Brownie
twisted.
OP.
Brownie OP all the time.
Like
So
Kyrion's
Sean,
level
they couldn't
6.
give him any actual skills. He only has the dash attack.
His dash attack is OP. He don't need anything else.
Damage cap every time. What are you talking about? 5,000 stamina already.
What, the new mount?
No, not the ice one. We're talking about Brownie, the one in PC version. But when they will give that one up. Oh shit! You for real? So Onigiri guys like my new character, huh? They really about to give me a new field boss out here?
Wait, field boss where?
Sekigahara.
It would be great if you let me come kill that. Since I'm
Shit,
in
dude.
the party.
Yeah, you are. I've already hit the man like several times. I'm good.
Yeah, well, it would be great if you let me come kill it, get that XP for my mount.
Come through.
Because it's... Yeah, that's what they say. A Sekigahara field boss will level him up quite a bit.
So what I'm hearing is get on Flex, kill the field boss.
No. Oh, Vlutch, we should recruit people for the ONISS, by the way. I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
Don't you think so? We should just cap it out.
Yeah.
Did you say yeah? I feel like that was yeah.
Yeah, I said yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh god, no. I'm not trying to beat this boss, but try to like not die because of archers and this hoe.
Alright, I'm in Seki now. Where are you at? Where's it close to?
Beginning crystal, head right. Straight right. So don't go too far straight, just start heading right mostly then. Oh shit.
You
Alright,
wanna see?
I want to see the field boss.
It's
Oh, I see a field boss.
Wait for me.
what field boss are you seeing?
A different one, I'm guessing.
What? There's two? That's bullshit. I'm mad.
Seki can spawn like 4.
I haven't been a second.
Seth and I helped out somebody one time who had like 3 different field boss or death size on him.
Yeah, like you can kill the field boss and then go into the another channel and kill it again.
That's big facts.
There you go. Killed that field boss. No, where's the one you have?
So you guys just kill that field boss. You know, you could have.
I'm mount leveling. Where are you? I still haven't found you yet.
You
I'm
said
all the way-
straight ahead, Archie.
Straight and right. Straight and right.
Straight and right.
So
How
like,
far straight?
not too far. In midway straight. Not too far midway. Just go beginning straight and right. Just do that. Beginning straight. So take 5 paces forward and All the way right.
crystals, from the
Oh
red,
wait,
right?
is it? Yeah, from the crystal. Oh wait, go left. Go left. I did it wrong. From the crystal, go left.
God, Arch.
Go crystal left. I fucked up. Go to crystal
Fine.
left. That's why. I
God,
forgot
there
the
you
crystal.
I'm sitting here just like, I thought something was wrong.
Wait
It's
for
like,
me.
you just stupid.
Oh shit! No, no, no,
Whoa.
no. You gonna have to explain that to him.
We can just go to the channel
Nope,
two.
nope,
We can
nope,
go to channel
nope,
two.
nope, nope, nope. You have to explain that to him. I'm not saying shit. I didn't do it. You nope. Hey, I didn't. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Blitz. I didn't do it.
Field bosses in there.
I didn't do it, Blitz. Go
Oh, no,
tell.
you didn't do it.
I'm innocent. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me. I'm sorry. Oh shit!
My game's glitched. I'm holding a Galago's cross in my hand, but all the skills are the skills of my rhyme.
Are you a bow user or a spear user?
Both.
You're both. Oh
And
shit!
by my spear. So I'm using skill spears, spear skills on a bow right now. I don't know what is going on.
Can y'all?
Hey, my thing's level 26 though.
At what cost? I wonder. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay. Should we go to channel 2?
Sounds like an idea.
I guess we're going to channel 2. Watch me spawn on a boss.
Channel 2. Amount's level 26.
At what cost, though? Again, you never answered that question.
And nothing much. Don't worry about it.
Just a sacrifice of friendship. That's it. You right? It's no biggie.
A wee bit.
It's no wee bit. Oh no. No, stop.
Alright, channel 2. Time to find another one.
And then
You
you,
guys.
what?
Nothing.
What type of evil shit are you on? Okay, I'm not telling you where this one is. Nope, not telling you. Let's come destroy
Hey,
this shit.
found it.
No,
Found
no,
it.
no, no.
You guys.
Oh, what? No.
Now
Did I
you
even
know
get
how it
XP?
feels.
Didn't even get it.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Now you know how it feels.
Dirty little booty hole.
What
Big
the fuck?
stack, poopy fuck.
I
You know how
literally
it feels.
I
Let me
just
go
got
find
to
the
you.
other one. No, let me go find another one.
Oh my god.
This
what-
is so much fun, blue balling people. This is the greatest fun I've had in a while.
What the fuck? What type of sadistic people am I with right now? No, this is not okay. I'm not okay with this. I'm the low level here. You guys should, treat me with the niceness.
Fuck you, low level.
Oh, he did. I didn't get XP because he's not even in the party and he killed it.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Oh shit.
You didn't wait for me. Now we're even, Steven.
He got a point. You can't get mad at that. That's actually a legit point. You could have blamed him.
You know what I said?
Would-
I
would
said I
you-
don't even like people named Steven.
The fuck? So you don't like yourself? Oh, no.
You said. And I said I don't.
Hey, look at that! Another field boss! Hi, field boss!
Friend,
How
you don't
are
want to do that, do
you?
you? Friend,
Do I
friend.
want to hit you?
Pal, buddy.
I can't I?
Yeah,
Oh, you
man.
you're so precious. Oh, you're so adorable. You, the cute field boss.
Oh, I know what he is.
I'm gonna kill this. This arch is pissing me off. I'm sorry. Oh, you're a cute field boss.
Why are you following me? You following me?
Okay, I'll give you all till the count of 3 to find me.
I can't.
1, Mississippi.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
2, Mississippi.
Paul, I on your counter.
3, Mississippi. No,
Well,
he's
I
actually
guess-
alive. I'm actually waiting for you guys, to be honest.
Well, we don't know where you're at though. Cutie
I know
pie.
where he's
I'm
at.
just getting smacked. Ow.
He's probably. Don't
Die.
you do it. Don't you hit that thing before I get there. I swear to God. I will.
Hit it.
Whoo!
Hit it. Kamehameha.
No! No! Holy shit. But I don't think he knows where we are. You don't know where we are? How did I guess
I
this?
joined the party. Should be fine. Smack! He died. Did you get XP? You should have gotten
I got a
XP.
mag! What is this beautiful mag? I got a crit mag. Cool, 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 cool. This is all be useful.
Go.
So,
Yeah, I should have gotten stuff from it.
My mount went up 3 levels.
Could have went up, more than that if you didn't hit that one boss.
Now I'm going to
thing is-
Nether Sekigahara.
Well,
My thing is, I don't exactly know the best place to level up your mounts.
I could tell you.